Fight for life. Fight for life. Garrett Turtle. Elevator.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch. The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Recruits at the gate!
Is my leg all better already? Jon Snow! Jon Snow!
New
Where's Jon
arrival,
Snow?
is it? Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Rude.
Not quite.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself.
I'm new here myself.
Frostfinger. He's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
What a horrible name.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Lucky. You fight like a girl. A wildling girl, maybe.
Huh. It's warm.
Warm? Why is it warm?
What's in these barrels?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Oh, that's why it's called Frostfinger. I feel like I wouldn't want to be reminded of that every time someone talked to me.
You
fingers are falling
recruits.
off.
You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You're a thief, a raper. You abandon your post.
That's none of your business.
You're a Castle Black boy. Every last wart on your freezing cold ass is my business now. You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. I know exactly who you are, Garrett
Why'd
Tuttle.
you ask?
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. And yes, it is my business, all of it. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Why are they so mean here? I mean, I get it that they can't ever be with a woman or you know, have happy lives and stuff, but...
And last we'd heard Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The Whitehill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
Has to be, doesn't
He's
it?
hideous.
Oh, shut up.
Had
You guys looked at yourselves?
And he's leaning on a girl.
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrest is Real cursed.
Oh,
shame about your leg,
Who
Lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now.
Oh,
What?
f you guys.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Oh,
Go
just
round.
casually.
Move aside, soldier.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me.
Let's just go around.
I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Move! Now!
Go on then, my lord.
Too proud. I should have walked around him.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like guests.
The wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel.
My lords.
Rodrik. My boy.
Mom, you're embarrassing
Come, join
me.
us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Rodrik.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
Of course you did. You know everything.
Perhaps we should get started.
I didn't know what to say.
Let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the Whitehill soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please!
Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
Duncan.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers.
You should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Yeah.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Then find me one, Sir Royland.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed, and our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elaena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elaena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elaena?
She's coming now? He's barely recovered.
Why is she coming here?
She means to pay her respects to your father. But it could also be a chance to solidify our arrangement. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Rodrik.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elaena still wants to marry Rodrik. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Rodrik. And she can do the same for you.
If Elaena does come to Ironrath, she'll see
Look
those
at my
soldiers
face. I
in
don't
the
have
courtyard.
confidence.
We starve them out, and they'll have to
like,
leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Keep them drunk. It's better than inciting them to violence.
Yes, my lord.
I know what you're
nothing
saying.
more to
I
discuss.
get you. I'm trying not to start a fight right
Maester.
now.
It's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord. It's good to be back.
You're such a cocky ass. I got the thingy. I got the bracelet. Why is it blue?
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you.
I don't think I'm a singing
I'm
kind
sure
of guy.
it will honor him well. About Elaena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Margaery, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Asking Margaery for help? So needy.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
You and the children are ever in our thoughts.
A lovely sentiment, Mira. And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
Who's at the door?
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
Get out of here, cold guy.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Rodrik's betrothal to Elaena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Forgive my mother. She doesn't see the harm in what she does.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
It is too pushy. She's right. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
If Lady Margaery wrote a letter...
No. No.
I'm sorry, Rodrik. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited...
Mira, Lady Margaery sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Margaery and...
I don't
all
trust
that's
this
happening
bitch.
with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.